you need to sell your business quickly, you need to do the real estate equivalent to cleaning up the house and putting some paint on the walls. Now, the vast majority of businesses that we see listed for sale out there don't even just do that very basic cleanup ahead of the sale. They typically just hire a business broker and they just slop together marketing materials. A lot of them don't even do that. Business brokers just take a P&L and a tax return, put it in a folder for buyers to look at. Really, nothing is presented very well. They really skip just the basic steps of just putting your best foot forward and how you market your business for sale. But you're not going to do that, and here's some tips on getting your business ready for sale. The first most important thing is to make sure your financial records are all in order and up to date, and that you're also going to need to keep them up to date throughout the entire sales process, because the buyers and the lenders are going to be consistently asking for updated financials. So you need to go through your accounting system, make sure you've recorded all your revenue, make sure you've recorded all your expenses, work on collecting some accounts receivable so that you'll show better on a cash basis, and also buyers will see a smaller accounts receivable on your balance sheet. So start cleaning that up as well, start trying to collect or write off accounts receivable that you don't think you're ever going to get paid for. Because at the end of the day, like it or not, the business is going to be valued on the cash flow shown on the financial statement. So if your financials are sloppy, then that's going to put a lot of doubt in the buyer's mind. They're going to pay lower prices. So the more dialed in you are at how you present that information and how clean that information is, the better price you're going to attract from buyers. A bookkeeping cleanup service can help you get ready. We also have a bookkeeping cleanup service that we use with our clients, so it's only available to our clients, but we do this for our customers as we're getting ready for sale. Now, this should be your main focus. Keep in mind, though, that no matter what service you use, whether you go with us or whether you go with someone else, getting your books cleaned up isn't going to be a hands-off process for you. Your bookkeeper is not a mind reader. They don't know what is going on in your business. They don't know what an expense was for or what the revenue was for. It's going to be a real team effort, and you should set out some time to work with the bookkeeper to make sure everything's in order. It's going to be well worth it for you. It's going to be time very well spent. And then after you've cleaned up your books and records, literally go clean the place up a little bit. So we look at businesses every day that are for sale. They don't just do the basics. There's like picking up the office. So we'll see pictures or we'll go to visit, and it's just a mess. There's papers everywhere. And there's stuff on the walls. The place is just dirty. That doesn't give a good impression to buyers. Now, a lot of buyers are probably going to make an offer without actually visiting the location, but you should still at least clean up a little bit for the pictures, because when you see pictures of a desk just covered with paperwork and paper everywhere and everything looks messy, then in the mind of the buyer, that's a messy business, that there are problems with that business. There are things that need to be cleaned up. Now, some buyers might see that as an opportunity, but really they see that as an opportunity to buy your business cheap and then go and fix it up, and then it's going to be worth more. So the idea here is that you want to do the work, clean it up a little bit so that you realize that value. This is just such an easy one. Doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of effort and can add a lot of value. I don't understand why people don't do this. Number 3 is that you just need to hire the right advisors. You need to make sure that your information is presented well and clean and an easy to consume way for the buyers, because ultimately the marketing materials for the business are going to be the buyer's first impression. And it's really hard to overcome a bad first impression. And just think about it from the marketing world. So brands that have good, polished, well put together marketing sell at higher price points than brands that don't. So the same thing applies to your business. So if it is marketed and branded well to the marketplace, you will likely get a higher value than if you just slop something out there, or even worse, you put something out there that could actually provide negative value because it reflects poorly on you and your hiring decisions. 2 identical businesses could sell for wildly different prices just because of how they were marketed. So drop your questions about selling your business or getting your business ready to sell in the comments, or if you're ready to sell your business or start prepping your business for sale, shoot us a message.